rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and a yard. In motion goes the tight end. A second down throw for Purdy. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick six, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
$89 for the whole year, or $49 for 3 months.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. They'll run left with Pollard. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Gonna run again here with Pollard. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their opening drive, that ended with the interception. Fortunate, though, it didn't lead to points.
It didn't lead to points, and because they kind of got away with one, maybe you come back and throw something similar again to show that you're not afraid, that you're not going to back down, and take your shot. Let the defense know that you're going to be there all game long.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Purdy looking to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back, unsuccessfully.
Here's second and 10. Here's Purdy. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, 49ers. Danny Gray, 62 yards. And the Niners take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
You're stressed.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Does a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Prescott to throw on 4th, escaping the pressure right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
You can get it for $33 less than these coupons.
4th down, Prescott steps away. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
They're so much less than what Bays are because Bays sitting there spamming the check. Well, I'm just talking about like a check. Oh man, actually, let me check.
So a chance to breathe easier now. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion.
Like, you know, during the holidays, like we were all hungry on different
Prescott down.
coupons. What does this say on?
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
That's caught inside the 20.
They do get you back in.
And even 40 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
From the red zone now, Prescott.
2-2.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty.
Over the holiday season, like guys, this sold down, like I can't even tell you for how long.
Now Prescott on the move to his left. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
These lines, like scammers would take these lines and replay them. So they always a great question to ask.
This looks like a free play for Prescott. Rolling, and he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Or did they control them? Or like an agency or just TikTok live posts?
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try.
Any questions at all? Do you want to see, let me know if you want to see the puppy.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. Buying time to his left. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Yeah, official, next like, we don't.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Yes, really fun, really great games. Super high priced.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Purdy now on second down. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On third down, here's Purdy. Flushed out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That's like my man, oh no, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown in the last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Fourth down try. Here's Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down. And they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Shotgun now with Purdy. Forced out to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
And don't forget to stack it with that additional 20
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Proceed to the final checkout process. You're going to be able to see that the price will be 260 and not 229.
Purdy now to throw.
So later, class starts.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Chauncey Golston, the offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks and 3 plays. On 4th down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowski to punt the football. Devontae Turpin deep for the Cowboys. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
TikTok is a beast.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
On third down, it's Prescott. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
This is the next favorite quote.
On first down, Purdy.
Thank you so much, Wallace.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing here, Purdy.
Intervention exercise.
Christian
intermittent
McCaffrey,
he
touchdown
towed him
49ers.
penalties, and
Christian
yeah, it was the
McCaffrey
holidays,
with the
whatever,
final
and I knew I
seconds of
needed
the
to clean
first
up my
half.
tie.
And the
But guys, if you look
49ers
at the
will
reviews,
extend
like
their lead
everything I
here
say to
just
you, oh
before
my gosh, you're gonna see
halftime.
thousands of people,
And
the
that's a lead that
exact
excites a team
same
as they head into the
sentiment,
half. Good
okay?
way to finish things
And
off.
actually
Yeah,
even
able to
better, like
extend that lead, and
5
you
0,
always say
5
it,
0.
that can totally change the
I mean,
complexion of
it's
half number
amazing.
2.
Thank
Yeah,
you
it changes your
for
morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
Down 5-0. Same as me, canceling their gym membership.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Don't you feel like it's over these times? Because you're like, so then, like, yes, you definitely lost weight. So you think even more. You wouldn't be like practicing 5 days.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this.
That's what we do. So what we're saying.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that's one where if you get your hands on it, you should expect to make the play. That could have gone for big yardage, but he just couldn't get it to stick to those big mitts.
And Prescott, his third interception. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. Now he's loose at the 40. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Very intentionally, intermittent exercise, intermittent fasting.
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for quarter number 3 here.
The children can use it the whole time.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. Kavontae Turpin now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
It's the endorphins, guys. Those endorphins.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Pollard. And shedding through the tackle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's Pollard again. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard. Here's Prescott. Dancing to his left. took the gamble, didn't